Hey, y'all. Mama TC's in the house. That's Lady TC Knows, LADIITCEE Knows, here on TikTok. And on Y2B, that would be LADIITC, Lady TC Sings Jazz. Scroll down from the top where all the Chosen One series begins. From November 30th, 2024, when the Most High woke me up and pow, my third eye light of the body's open. And I began this whole series serving my purposes with the Most High and passing on information to the chosen ones. And I am a gifted seer. I'm a star seed coach. So now that we got that out of the way, I know I haven't seen y'all in a couple of days. Y'all know I'm enjoying my summer. I told you I'm gonna be out there. Me and my grandkids at Six Flags. We're going to the beach. We're just doing it up, and I'm enjoying my summer and time with them. When we went to the movies last night to see that new Superman, I just saw that symbolism in there. Once your powers open, you start seeing all that stuff. And listen, they talked about a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to spoil that movie for nobody. The last 5 vids I did was talking about the whole stuff going on right now with all this FBA, and they're being so hated by the immigrants and people just calling them racist and all these other things, because FBA, which stands for Foundational Black Americans, if you understand what the movement is about, a lot of people are, it's a coined phrase that came from Tariq Nasheed. If you know who that is, he started a powerful series. Well, he was part of a powerful series of DVD videos. They became different movies, which were called The Hidden Colors, parts 1 through 5. I've seen the whole series many times. Very, very good and thorough and informational. Well, Tariq Nasheed is very deep and philosophical, and he does have podcasts and lots of information. The Foundational Black American Movement is Black Americans identifying themselves and who they are and getting away from that title of being African American. Now, that is offending a lot of people, especially in the African community and Caribbeans too. I don't know what it is, but so many people attacking FBA. And even just, you have the gall to call yourself an FBA. Like, why is everybody so upset that Black Americans are discovering who themselves are and diving deeper into that and delineating to find out more and recognizing, because there's paperwork that proves who we really are. So I'm not even going to go there and get further into it. I did 5 videos on it. I'm not going to get more extensive in that. But this is a video that branches out of that, because I'm concerned more so with us as individuals and being chosen, and not recognizing that there are people right around us right now in our lives, very close to us as a matter of fact, that have bad intentions towards us. Now, we just, with that FBO health thing, I talked about Essence Magazine. Well, they're uncovering something called African Union that's setting up reparations for themselves using that title, African American. So there's a lot going on with that. But in your own household is what I'm talking about right now. That's a whole nother subject. And don't get me into all that, because I'm not getting caught up in that. I'm just observing and keeping an eye on what's going on with that. But in your own household, I'm going to tell you personally, I've had to clean house. I've had to go into some serious isolation. I've had to let go of people I love to clear that clutter out of my life. And being chosen ones, let me tell you something. This video came through to me today by a man called Shi Hang Yi. Shi Hang Yi. The video he wrote is called Signs of a Person That Hates You. Sound familiar? People that are even very close to you that you would ride or die for. And you're going to discover now with what I'm telling you, maybe might wake you up to the fact that those people ain't in your corner. It took me going through a nasty divorce, being homeless, people dying in my life, and reading of the will to discover the truth that people that I've had their back shut the door in my face at a most hard time in my life where I needed their support. They shut the door in my face when I've always been there for them, helping raise their children and all sorts of stuff. They slammed the door in my face at the height of the pandemic too. After I survived C-19 in the hospital, 13 days in ICU, shut the doors in my face, okay? You don't forget that once God puts you to that point where you lose everything and you realize who's really there for you, that's when you really, really wake up. And even then, after that, I was waking up, but I was still holding tight and being loyal to these folks. So I'm here to tell you, listen, there are some identifying signs that you need to realize, because when you're chosen, you're under attack. We are under attack. be it at work, be it at in your own household, okay? So here we go. It's called silent warfare. They make you question yourself by planting seeds of doubt over you. Instead of you trusting yourself, you trust everything they tell you. It's not about an obvious enemy. What I'm talking about, no. This is people closest to you that are studying you. Then they use your goals, your dreams, your failures, your habits, what you like, what you dislike, your style, your talents. They use it all against you. They use this information like a weapon, okay? When you're excited about something, you ever notice they find ways to deflate it? When you're vulnerable, they use your past failures or sins to throw that in your face. Don't you hate somebody throwing something in your face? They not your people if they do that to you. The truth is, they do it under the guise of helping you. It's a pattern. It's a tactic. Psychological warfare words they use. I'm just being realistic. They say to you, or I'm trying to protect you. That's why I'm telling you these things. Or how about, I don't want to see you get hurt. That's why I'm telling you these things. Don't trust these people. Start using your intuition, third eye, pow. Wake it up, Raise your consciousness and start looking at everybody from the outside in, and look at yourself and start learning to love yourself and rely on yourself more. Trust yourself. You believe in the Most High. The Most High is within you and all around you. So if He's part of you, then you love the Most High, then you trust yourself. He is in you and within you and all about you. Okay? Most people don't realize they are under this attack, and until they've lost themselves completely into trusting the true enemies. Okay? They'll isolate you. And becoming your primary source for you getting validation. You need validation. You seek it all the time. So they've isolated you up here and you don't even know it. They become your confidant, go-to person for everything. They make themselves indispensable to you, to your emotional world. You notice that? They got an ear to listen to everything you got to say going on. Yeah. Spill the tea. Tell me I'm here for you. I'm your friend. I'm your family. I'm a listen. Because they use that then to start rewriting your history, and before you even know it, you've adapted to what they told you, and you're living based on what they told you. They remind you of your success and failures to convince you that it was either luck is how you got that good position, or something great happened and you're like, you just got lucky, they say, or you can't even do it. They'll give you the negative speeches when you're trying to attempt it, and you reveal to them because you trusted them. They all have an old saying, never let your right hand know what your left hand's about to do. Anybody. You're going to have to start guarding your heart and your mind, soul, body, and spirit from everybody now. You can't trust no one. I'm not teaching you to go out there and be afraid to trust people. I'm teaching you right now to learn to look at it all with your intuition, with your light of the body. Start examining, step back, and start seeing these people for who they really are. Take a good magnifying glass to them now. It's time to do that. Because they'll remind you again and again of your failures, making it bigger than it was, whatever happened, and using it as evidence against you as to say, this is who they really are, negatively. You see? Slowly making it so your own memories feel unreliable and your judgments feel questionable. You can't let people do that over your life. You got to take back your control, get your power back. In this, you begin to depend on their version of reality because they got you to doubt yourself. It's called emotional manipulation. The real damage happens in spaces between their words, you see, because it's not about what they say to you. It's what they don't say to you. They leave things out. You ever notice people try to leave things out when they tell you something? They leave things out because that's withholding support for you. When you need it the most, they're not truly there for you. They save it to encourage other people. Sound familiar, don't it? You ever watch somebody, observing them? Sound familiar? They celebrate others when they win right in your face, and they observe how they do that. Okay? While they treat your wins like it's an inevitable loss. Oh yeah, you might have got it this time, but yeah, don't count on it happening again. That's not a very positive person to be in your life. You need more positivity. They become masters at making you feel small while appearing to do nothing wrong. We're about to go into part 2 on this because it gets heavy duty. And I'm just really trying to relate this to other people that are feeling hindrances and depressed and negative. Part of this is the people that are around you. So let's go on to part 2. I love you, Holy Watchers.